stress has become one of the most common experiences of modern life, silently shaping our health, our emotions, and even the way we think. In small amounts, stress can motivate us, push us to complete tasks, and prepare our body to face challenges. But when stress lingers for too long or grows too intense, it begins to wear us down, and the signals it sends should never be dismissed. Many people ignore these signs, brushing them off as something temporary, not realizing that ignoring stress can open the door to bigger physical, emotional, and psychological struggles. Today, let's talk about 9 powerful signs of stress you should never overlook, because recognizing them early can be the first step toward protecting your health, your peace of mind, and your overall quality of life. The first sign is persistent headaches. While an occasional headache might not raise alarm, frequent or recurring headaches can often be traced back to stress. The tension in your body, especially in the muscles around the neck and scalp, can build pressure that translates into throbbing or aching pain. Stress headaches often appear at the end of a demanding day or during moments when your mind feels overloaded. Instead of just reaching for painkillers, it's worth noticing what triggers these headaches and whether they're tied to the weight of your responsibilities. Dismissing them as random or normal can cause you to miss the deeper issue, that your body is signaling it's overwhelmed and needs relief. The brain and body are in constant communication, and recurring headaches are one of the loudest ways stress makes itself known. The second sign is digestive problems. Stress doesn't only live in your mind, it shows up in your stomach too. The gut and brain are deeply connected, and when you're stressed, the digestive system often goes out of balance. Some people experience nausea, indigestion, or stomach cramps, while others may notice sudden changes in appetite, swinging from overeating to losing interest in food altogether. For some, stress may even lead to irritable bowel symptoms or constant bloating. Because food is directly tied to energy and nourishment, these digestive changes can quickly affect how you feel throughout the day. When ignored, ongoing stress-related digestive issues can weaken your immune system and drain your vitality. Paying attention to your stomach's reactions is crucial, because it often reveals stress long before your mind admits it. The third sign is trouble sleeping. Sleep is supposed to be the body's time to reset, repair, and recharge. Yet stress has a way of stealing those precious hours of rest. When your mind is filled with racing thoughts, deadlines, and worries, falling asleep becomes a battle. Even if you manage to close your eyes, the quality of your sleep may be shallow, leaving you tossing, turning, and waking up exhausted. Insomnia is one of the most common effects of ongoing stress, and its damage is underestimated. Without proper sleep, your concentration weakens, your mood declines, and your body fails to recover from the strain of the day. It becomes a vicious cycle. Stress causes insomnia, and insomnia magnifies stress. Breaking this loop requires recognizing that restless nights are not just an inconvenience, but a serious warning signal from your body. The fourth sign is frequent illness. Stress weakens the immune system by releasing hormones like cortisol in large amounts, which suppress the body's ability to fight off infections. Have you noticed that when you're under heavy pressure at work or school, you catch colds more easily or feel run down constantly? That's no coincidence. Stress leaves you more vulnerable to viruses and slows down recovery when you do get sick. If you find yourself constantly reaching for tissues, battling sore throats, or recovering longer than usual from minor illnesses, it might not just be bad luck. It might be stress silently draining your body's defense system. Many people ignore this, blaming the weather or bad habits, but the truth is that unmanaged stress chips away at resilience, making even simple infections harder to handle. The fifth sign is constant fatigue. Tiredness is normal after a long day, but stress-related fatigue feels different. It's the kind of exhaustion that doesn't fade even after rest. You may wake up tired, struggle to keep your eyes open during the day, and feel drained even when you haven't done much physical work. Stress places your body in a state of high alert, and keeping your system activated for too long burns through energy reserves. This leaves you feeling as if you're running on empty. Fatigue caused by stress often affects motivation too, making it harder to start tasks or finish projects. Ignoring this signal can eventually lead to burnout, a condition where your body and mind simply shut down from prolonged overload. Listening to this sign is vital because it shows your body is pleading for balance and restoration. The sixth sign is mood swings. Stress doesn't only affect the body, it strongly influences emotions. You may notice yourself becoming unusually irritable, snapping at others over small things, or feeling waves of sadness for no clear reason. Stress hormones can disrupt the natural balance of neurotransmitters in the brain, creating emotional turbulence that you may not fully understand. One moment you're fine, the next moment you're overwhelmed with frustration or anxiety. These mood swings can strain relationships, harm your confidence, and make daily interactions exhausting. Too often, people excuse their irritability as just having a bad day, when in reality, it's a deeper reflection of unaddressed stress. Ignoring mood changes not only hurts you, but also those around you who feel the weight of your emotional instability. The seventh sign is memory and concentration problems. Have you ever noticed that when you're stressed, it's harder to focus, remember details, or stay organized? That's because stress directly interferes with cognitive functions. The constant flood of stress hormones disrupts the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for memory and learning. This means you may find yourself forgetting appointments, misplacing items, or rereading the same page without retaining information. These lapses are not just signs of aging or distraction. They can be strong indicators of mental overload. When ignored, prolonged stress can even contribute to long-term cognitive decline. Your mind is telling you that it's being stretched too thin, and respecting these signals is essential before they interfere with both personal and professional life. The eighth sign is muscle tension and body aches. Stress is not only mental, it's deeply physical. When the body is under pressure, muscles automatically tighten as part of the fight-or-flight response. Over time, this tension builds into stiffness, back pain, sore shoulders, or even jaw clenching and teeth grinding. These aches can become chronic if stress is not reduced, leading to discomfort that interferes with daily activities. Many people attribute these pains to poor posture, aging, or random strain, but stress often plays a major role. The body stores emotions, and muscle pain can be the physical reflection of internal struggles. Acknowledging these aches as stress signals allows you to address the root cause rather than just the surface pain. The ninth sign is changes in behavior. Stress doesn't always show up in obvious ways. Sometimes it changes the way you act. You may notice yourself withdrawing from friends and family, avoiding social situations, or losing interest in hobbies that once brought joy. Others might cope by turning to unhealthy habits, overeating, smoking, drinking, or excessive scrolling through social media as a form of escape. These behavioral shifts are subtle but powerful indicators that stress is reshaping your life. Ignoring them only deepens the pattern, leading to isolation, guilt, or even dependency. Paying attention to these changes in behavior is critical, because they often signal the beginning of a downward spiral that can affect every area of your life. Recognizing these 9 signs of stress is not about creating fear, but about building awareness. Your body and mind are constantly sending messages, and stress is one of the ways they call for attention. Headaches, digestive issues, sleep problems, frequent illness, fatigue, mood swings, memory troubles, muscle aches, and behavioral changes are not random inconveniences. They are the language of stress, reminding you that something in your life needs to shift. Too often, people try to push through, telling themselves they'll rest later, slow down next month, or take care of their health when things settle. But the truth is, life rarely slows down on its own. It's up to you to recognize these signals and create space for healing. Stress does not need to control your life, but it requires respect. The earlier you notice its signs, the easier it is to address. Ignoring it only allows it to grow, affecting health, happiness, and even relationships. By paying attention to what your body and mind are telling you, you take the first step toward balance and resilience. Stress is universal, but it doesn't have to define your existence. Listen closely, respond with care, and give yourself permission to heal.